This is Andi Purewal for Boxing News. I'm joined by promoter Eddie Hearn here in Sheffield. Eddie, let's start off with the main event. Dalton Smith there, dominant throughout. What did you make of it?
Yeah, I thought it was a good performance. I mean, look, obviously it's nice having done virtually 0 rounds in the last year to bank 12. You always want to get a stoppage. Germain said he broke his jaw in, I think, the second or third round from an uppercut. And after that, he really just tried to survive. I think Dalton struggled at times to cut him off. He got him in the end, but not enough to force the stoppage. But a good performance, and he's ready now. There's nothing else to do. Just fight for that world title. So whether that's going to be in July or September, October, I think that's his next fight. He's had 2 fights already this year. He's ready.
Dalton won every round. Germain never wanted to engage with him. But given how dominant he was, do you feel like that's a fight that can prepare Dalton for an Alberto Puello?
I just think he's ready. Like, you never know if you're truly ready till you get in there. But he's done everything. He's been through, British, Commonwealth, European levels. He's won all those titles. He's beat a couple of top 15 guys in the world. He's ready for Alberto Puello. Puello's much better than Germain. And it's a much more dangerous fight. And so it should be. It's for the WBC world title. But he's mandatory, ready to go. There's nothing else to do but to fight for the world title.
You're fed up of mentioning and talking about Adam Azim, but Ben Shalom tweeted, I like Dalton, but Adam will take him out. Adam tweeted, a lot more respectful. Good win for Dalton against a solid opponent. Keep up the good work. We'll meet soon.
Yeah, you can't keep avoiding the fight and then come out and say, oh, we're waiting on him. Let's be honest, they're not. And listen, sometimes you perform okay, like Dalton did tonight. I thought it was a solid performance. And then maybe they fancy the fight. Obviously, the focus for us is to fight for the world title. If Puello fights someone else and we can fight Azim in the meantime, I'd be open to that. We've been open to fighting Adam Azim for 3 years. So we're not going to change our minds now, but we do want to fight for that world title, and that has to be the focus.
Kevin Ajaka coming through with a majority decision victory against Ryan Kelly. A very entertaining fight.
Really good fight, and fair play to both. I thought it was very close. I thought Ryan Kelly won the last round. I thought maybe 6-4 Keevan or maybe a draw, and I'm pleased for Keevan because he took that fight at a couple of weeks' notice. He really rolled the dice. He signed a contract with us before that fight to, if he wins, he will fight Ishmael Davis in probably Belfast on the Paddy Donovan rematch against Lewis Crocker, and that's a brilliant fight with Ishmael. So he's back in the game, and he dug it out. I felt like he was behind in the fight, and he really battled away in 6, 7 and 8 and 9. I think Ryan Kelly might kick himself again a little bit for not doing a little bit more, but Keevan kind of realised, not that his career was on the line, but maybe his career on the TV stage was on the line, and I think he'd done very well.
Wins for the likes of Josh Warrington, Josh Padley, Giorgio Vizioli as well.
Yeah, Padley I thought was really good. Warrington struggled with a little bit of timing, and look, he's been so inactive. And by the way, that's his first win in 3 years. We're just talking backstage, and I felt the nerves for him tonight, if I'm honest. Vizioli's very, very good. Very good. And we need to step him up now. Layli Buttigieg looked good as well, and good night of boxing. On we go for the Wild One next week.
Just a couple of quickly, just trying June 21st back in Birmingham.
Yes, great card. For me, when Frank Smith said to me, why don't we just do McGrail Masood when we're talking about their next options, I didn't expect them both to take that fight. They took it like that. I think it's one of the best fights in British boxing. Obviously, it's on a world level as well. Galauya fight against Rodriguez Jr. is a great fight. Also, Conor Walker against Liam Taylor for the British and Commonwealth titles as well. Pat Brown back on, and a lot of young talent on that card. June 21st, big show in Birmingham. We shall be at the Railway Inn.
Before we come on to that, July 12th, I've seen Stevenson Turki being mentioned, going to happen back in New York. I've also got Taylor Serrano the night before. I just wanted to know what was said between Turki and Shakur to squash for any issues.
I just think that, obviously sometimes across social media and stuff, you can get it a little bit twisted, and, they had a chat, everything's worked out. Obviously, we agreed a deal with His Excellency for Shakur Stevenson to have 2 fights. One was Josh Padley, the next one is Zepeda. So that looks all systems go for July 12th. We'll be seeing everybody on Monday and Tuesday in London for the arrival, and I'm sure there'll be a lot more business done then, and are looking forward to another wild card on July 12th.
Just final one from me, Eddie, just to ask, July 12th is obviously the touted date for Alexander Usyk, Daniel Dubois. Given that there's going to be the July 12th show with Shakur Stevenson and Zepeda, is there any involvement for Turki Alalshikh in the Usyk Dubois fight, do you know?
Usyk Dubois is not my fight, so I can't give you the answer to that.
Fair enough, Eddie, appreciate your time.
Cheers, mate, thank you.